Okay, query 4 on page 35 wants to see the total owed for all employees that worked in week 1. It wants to know the total owed to them, the dollar amount. So we need their wage rate out of the wage data. We need whether or not they are salaried, and we need the number of hours they worked in the hours worked table, and we need, of course, the employee information from the employee table. So we need all 3 tables. So we go to the Create tab, choose Query Design, and we are going to pull this up. You can see we're going to choose Add. We're going to choose Add, and we're going to choose Add. So we add all 3. Now, as before, with multiple tables, we need to tell it how they are tied together. So let's go ahead and drag and drop employee ID over employee ID. And wage data also needs employee ID over employee ID. So employee is related to wage data and hours worked. There's no need to connect hours worked and wage data together. They are connected through employee. Alright, last name. Employee last name. It already chose the correct table because we did from the drop down box. Employee ID. Same situation, same, does the correct table. We do the week number. Now week number is on the hours worked, and that should be it. It is. Now you notice you couldn't see week number on the drop down box. You can see the W, but if you select the wrong field, you can always come back and change it. If you, in this case, if you don't see the correct field, it's probably because you selected the wrong field from the wrong table, and you can change your table first and then change the field. So we want all employees from week 1. So under criteria, we need to put the digit 1 so that it'll look for only week 1 employees. Our next field is calculated. I'm going to drag this out where you can see it better. We want it to display as total owed, which is not a field in a table, so we will type in total owed colon, and now we need to, in braces, put in the hours field, close the braces. This tells it that it's looking for a field in the table, multiplied by, that's the asterisk there, multiplied by wage rate, make sure you spell these correctly, and then we need to know whether or not they are salaried. So we're going to choose, I'll show you we can do it the other way around. We can choose wage data table, and then we can choose whether or not they are salaried. And then we need to know yes or no. So the criteria for this is no. It is not in parentheses, or in quotes rather, because it is not a string, because it's a yes/no field. Now let's click out. It's saved. We double click it, and we get the amount owed to each non-salaried employee from week 1.